All right, good dawning. Try to give it a minute here, or a couple seconds, so it'll doesn't start with me in the middle of, like when you watch it on the replay. It doesn't start with me in the middle of the show. How we doing, guys? Good dawning and welcome. My hat's crooked, but yeah, we don't want to mess with that. So we finally got a haircut scheduled there. But good dawning, guys. Welcome to another episode of Good Dawning, and hopefully you're having a good dawning. It's been a crazy good dawning already with Hershey being live, waking up to seeing Hershey in the Discord, knowing that she's live, and with criminal readings or crime readings, true crime readings. There we go. I don't know, fake crime, but true crime readings. And yeah, so it was cool. And then thank you, Hershey, which will translate into something next Thursday early. So we will check that out. And then Truth Wave with Victor. Thank you, brother. I am all waved up, and I'm part of the wave, right? Did you catch the wave? Catch a wave and hang out with Victor and ride all over the world, right? How awesome is that? You can help save the world. At least your world, right? As you save your world, then you transmute that to other worlds to save as well, right? Well, to at least vibrate them up. But nonetheless, good dawning. Blindly inspired. Krista, good dawning, beautiful soul. It is, well, good afternoon for you, but did you have a good lunch, right? It's just weird. You're like, good morning, good dawning. And it's like, wait a minute. It's that Krista's like, it's afternoon. What are you talking about? Teresa, good dawning, beautiful soul as well. Teresa, today is what is it? Thursday. I start to lose track. The days start to kind of go like this. But today is Thursday, so Millie, good dawning. Let's see who else is here. So today being Thursday, then Teresa should be live 3, but that's like when I show up at work. It's like always the time I have to show. But 5 p.m. Eastern time. There we go. And then yeah, Shelly, good dawning. Millie, Mo, good dawning from near White Sand Beaches there. And Stacy Marie, good dawning as well. Thanks, guys, for being here. Grateful. So yesterday I had my chart. We were talking about charts, right? And so Val from Illumination Portal, right? We all know Val. She's amazing. She read my chart, and so I got some notes here. But the biggest thing is, and this will tell you everything. This is why my chart, Victor, brother, good dawning. Thank you for an awesome truth wave as always. I caught the wave, and now I just keep that wave going all day, right? So can your wave not break until maybe even until the next truth wave, right? Keep that wave riding all day, right? Catch that wave and ride it all over the world, even better. All right, so yeah, so what I found out, and you guys are going to find this interesting here, 25 of us, oh my God. Virgo moon, right? So I'm a Virgo moon. We have an eclipse this 21st, right? In the sign of Virgo, a solar eclipse on top of the Virgo, the new moon, right? Right on top of the new moon on the 21st. Well, guess where the eclipse is? All right, so you want to know when you know you're at the end of a cycle change. This is why the universe talks to you, right? There's always things that, alignments, and so if you see this, and you can see out of line, because Saturday is a eclipse at 29 degrees in Virgo, right? And so as I explain here, guess where my moon is, right? And it's in a moon. It's a solar eclipse on top of a lunar eclipse. Is crazy, right? And on top of that, it's at 29 degrees in Virgo. And so my moon is at 29 degrees in Virgo. So yeah, so that's the end of my cycle. So it's my cycle change. When you have an eclipse that's sitting on top of literally on your degree in Virgo, on my moon, no less. And I'm a Cancer, so I'm ruled by the moon. And it's a solar eclipse on top of that on top of the moon. Woo-wee, sure enough. So yeah, so what Val and I figured out is that through my chart is that with my cycle, my 7 lifetime cycle, which was easily seen on my chart, yeah, I am at the Sunday, right? Remember those commercials? Sunday, only down at the Bob Acres, right? The guy was screaming Sunday, right? Now I like watching the Hispanic channel, Sábado está Domingo, right? Lunes a Viernes, right? When they do that, it's just always funny. But no, seriously though, with my Virgo moon being at 29 degrees and the eclipse at 29 degrees Virgo, pop, that's my cycle break. So we figured that out. So that's why universe works as it does. That's why we had the reading So Val, if you're watching, and I sent you an email there, but or if you're watching the replay there, yeah, we invited Val from Illumination Portal One, and take a moment, guys, if you would. Her brother passed, and so let's take a moment for Val there from Illumination Portal, and send her some love and favor there for her and her family, and her brother passed. And so yeah, so from my end here, exciting stuff. So Sunday's going to be a big day, and I can already feel the shift. The shift. English is good, right? Is it GIF or Jiffy? But the shift in me, and so yeah, although it's weird because it's like the karmic me, always sitting karmic. It's not karmic, but it was like sitting in that like always ruled by an emotional state, right? There we go. And so like sitting here like in a depressive state or a sad state or whatever, but now it's gone. The trauma, but it feels like it's gone, like something is lifted out, like, and so now it's kind of like there's this void inside me. It's really weird, but so yeah, so I know, and things that would elicit panic responses don't anymore. Things that would elicit trauma responses don't. As a matter of fact, all the soothing trauma stuff that I've been, all my this stuff is fading away. So it's like, I don't know. Grateful, but yeah. So. So yeah, so the Virgo moon, the eclipse in Virgo, on the Virgo at 29 degrees, that's where my Virgo moon is. So voila. So this Sunday is the day that I step out of, according to Val and according to my chart. It would be technically the day I step out of my seven lifetime cycle of abandonment and shifted out of that cycle into some sort of new healing, like brand new living cycle, like positive. We don't pick up another issue, right? And even if you do, if you clear a cycle, like whatever abandonment, hate, whatever, poverty cycles, whatever. If you clear one of those, you get like free lifetimes, right? You get lifetimes after that where you're not having to like pick another. You don't pick the wheel of trauma. You don't go back to your council of elders and be like, all right, we solved the abandonment. All right, we feel good. We're source. We know it. We're good. We're fine. It was all not even real in the first place, right? And then we spin the wheel of trauma. Try again, right? No, you get like a couple free lifetimes to like experiment, or you don't even come back, right? But yeah, so who knows? But favor that is gone, right? The trauma, when you trauma, there's no frustration, there's no worry. Matter of fact, we have 3 paychecks in October. So guess what that means? It's the boost to move me out of here, right? So we've got that extra paycheck, which is now the boost. Flip my universe. I just realized just by checking my pay scale, there's 3 paychecks in October, which is amazing. So yeah, everything works in your favor. You just have to see it. All right, so let's see what. So yeah, so as the cycle changes in my universe, what cycle are you in? Are you still in the old or in the new? And really, it's all kind of predetermined, anyways, to an extent. Your body is the one that releases you into the dark night of the soul. It's not like you're source, so you're perfect. But you as the body, it holds the DNA. It's like, all right, that's it, time to dump, and so you end up in the dark night of the soul. But we don't have it. It's when the body's ready to release. But 3 out of 4 of us in the family are true cuspers with our sons. Now, keep in mind, cusp. From what I understand about calling yourself on the cusp, and all that was invented by Gene Dixon for New York Times to sell additional. That's what I've read. To sell additional horoscope stuff, but like being a cusp isn't real. But that's again, I can't say that's absolutely, but I know. It's like Victor said in Truth Wave today, and he was talking about how half the Grand Canyon and more than half the Grand Canyon is like lopped off, and you can't go in there, and this and that, and all kinds of craziness, right? And conspiracy this and the conspiracy door at Hoover. He didn't say this one, but the conspiracy door at Hoover Dam and all kinds of craziness, right? Exactly. So yeah. So really, I just don't know anything. I am just grateful, but yeah. So let's see what we get from. This is Mother Goddess Isis here, the Alana Fairchild deck, which feels like a brick compared to, and somebody said they don't. Who is it who said they don't like Alana Fairchild decks? On the family here, what is a cusp? Like if you're like in between, like literally like on the border between like one sign and another, it would be you're on the cusp. So you're like in between those two almost. You could be almost considered both signs, but according to what I've read, and I get this big book on astrology over here as well. It was invented by the New York Times to sell more in Western astrology terms to sell more astrology newspapers. But I don't know. Again, I don't know anything. I'm just grateful. What I do know, you could, and honestly, when you think about what I do, at least what I know, I can fit on the head of a pin probably with what the universal knowledge and all that. And a lot of what I think is just internal speculation, right? Itself, their own signs. I heard that too. Stacy heard that too. The cusps were invented, and it was Gene Dixon who used to write the Western astrologies for New York Times back in the day. So yeah, all right. So let's see what we got here on the cards. All right, the bottom card here is lapis lazuli. Good stuff. All right, so we're gonna cut this in right there and pull the card out. I was gonna cut it in the thirds, but this one screamed to me, so we don't know. Let's see what we got here. All right, 1, 2, and 3. There we go. The spirit of Isis. All right, so let's find this in the book here, and yes, there's a. When the inkling comes, I will sit down. If the inkling comes, I mean, I can't generate. It generates itself, sort of, when we're talking about these things. But if I'm called to channel the deck for Kuan Yin, not for Kuan Yin, for White Buffalo Calf Woman, we have a Kuan Yin deck over there. For White Buffalo Calf Woman, we will do so. We'll even try to art it, but yeah, but we'll do the best we can. But we can certainly write it. But if it's channeled through, so one step at a time here. But who knows? All right, I'm not down to say no to anything anymore. There we go. Right, I'm not holding myself back from anything. But let's see what we got here from the spirit of Isis. All right, so here's the book here, and then temple. I'll hold this up while I read this. So there we go. All right, the spirit of Isis, blessed initiate. Temple of the Goddess, blessed initiate, there are times to surrender and let go, but there are never times to give up. Persist with bold faith and inspired action until the impossible happens. Isis has the spirit of triumph and will never fail in her quest, no matter how bold or impossible it seems or believes. Believe. There you go. So yeah, stand strong. Believe that there are times to surrender, but not in this case. So never surrender, never give up. Right? If you know that movie, throw it. Never surrender, never give up, never surrender. There we go. If you know that movie, never give up. Just zap me. Hit me with the zappy thing. Get me out of here. All right, so here we go, guys. This we're gonna use another deck here for the Galaxy Quest. That's one of my favorite movies. Galaxy Quest, the Maka and Star Trek, and it's hilarious. But if you have not seen Galaxy Quest and you need a good laugh, Tanya Katane. There you go. Good movie. Good movie. Victor, what link I missed? The one you posted on Discard at Stacy. Here, I'll pin that for a minute for you. All right, there we go. That's the link. So it's pinned there. There's the pinned link of some fashion. Lindsay, good dawning. Just got a dragonfly visit. I think of that. When you see a dragonfly as well, the idea of a dragonfly in spiritual terms is telling you to float above any problems you have, so you can see it just from that higher level, right? That's one of the interpretations of the dragonfly too. All right, so let's see what we get here. We're going to cut these cards. These is the Full Moon Oracle. I got these from Winter Wolf. So tarot. So if you want to check her up, but yeah, so I won these on her, yeah. And as a matter of fact, Laura posted her winners on her channel. If you want to, at Let Spirit Guide. I know Millie won one. A 3-card reading, is that correct? I don't forget the other 2 winners there, but yeah, if you want to check, see who won, or if you won, and you didn't reply, because there's 3 winners and only 2 people replied. So I know it's a 30-minute session, a Reiki session, and a 3-card pool. So Millie got the 3-card pool. I don't know who got what else, but that's just got to remember. But and one of them didn't reply. So check it out, guys. See if you won. All right, so let's see what's what here with these funky new cards. Well, they're not new, but they've been around, but I haven't used a lot of them. Used them. And they're cool. They have the foil on the side there. I like the foiled side. It's kind of cool. You don't want to slap it on the table like you do with most decks, right? All right, so thank you, Victor. I will click at the end, then end up on Weird View. All right, so here we go, guys. Let's see what we've got here. So card number 1 is Number 12, leadership. So have strength and courage. These are cool cards. So strength and courage, number 12. Then it puts stuff on the side here, waxing gibbous moon. But so if you, it kind of molds it to the moon phases. But all right, so you want to be a waxing gibbous moon, and you're growing, right? So there you go. Strength and courage, and there we go. All right, so then in order to find strength and courage, let's see what we got here. I'll put it on Discord. Even better. Perfect. Victor, thank you for putting that on Discord. Yeah, and. All right, so it's going to say first you have to, actually that's really good. So find leadership, right, within yourself and otherwise. Number 23, which equals a 5. We don't break down a 12 generally. That's an angelic number. But number 23 or 5, acceptance. So first thing in order for making change to looking for strength and courage and finding leadership within yourself is to accept what you have, right? So strength and courage. And you can see what you want to into the card, which is a beautiful card. All right, and so the next card then is number 44, which we don't generally want to break out either, but the 44 is an 8, or 44 is actually the number like the angels have your back. So there we go, and it's the pleasure card, the pleasure principle. And note, if you notice this, well, either way, it says union of the god and goddess. So there you go, or merging your twin flames. The pleasure. So it's asking you to also find pleasure. And are you taking pleasure in your universe today? I don't know. Do you? I can't answer. Stacy, very nice. Wish you could listen to both as well. All right. And then finally, a new idea. So what's coming into your frame? A new idea would be amazing because the new idea can what? Change your what? Universe. So there we go. A new idea is card number 1. So it's probably the highest deck in the number 1, generally, I would imagine. It's the highest deck in the cards. Highest card in the deck. There we go. Number 1, so Alicia, good dunning. Inspiration. There we go. So a new idea, a new moon, contemplation. And so with the new moon coming up on the 21st, along with the eclipse, and of course the spring equinox, or the winter... not into with the fall equinox. There we go. Fall equinox. Crazy. So yeah, so we got the equinox on top of everything else. So leadership. Can you step out and leadership? And it doesn't even have to mean anything other than leading yourself, right? But leadership as a whole. So there we go, guys. Tina, good dunning, beautiful soul. Flowers in her hair, lots of loving everywhere. Love is in the air. Dun, 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 dun. All right, everything like brings a song into my head. So yeah, so cycles of the sun and the moon. So I thought I'd try this deck. It's there we go. It's a cigarette, like the pink. Then it reminds me of like the warning for like on a pack of cigarettes, like on the top of the deck here. From a distance, it's like, warning, Iron Fire Horse, good dunning. How are you? All right, guys, so how are we doing today? Good dunning. So, yeah, so thank you, Val, again. And the big favor to you and your family there as you go and celebrate the life of your brother there, Val, from Illumination Portal. But, yeah, so at anywho, there's Saturday, we're going to do... instead of a weekend edition of Good Dunning, you heard that. Yeah, so we do weekend edition now as catch can. But otherwise, on Saturday, this Saturday instead, and I will post it Friday. No, not any time before, but Friday I will post it into the channel on the community page. But I will remind you all again tomorrow. And of course, anybody else wants to remind anybody else. But yeah, so we will have a Zoom party at the same time. So after Truth Wave, join us for an hour or so on Zoom. We'll have some fun. We'll mess around. And yeah, we could do the mess around, right? By Ray Charles. Do the mess around. But yeah, but no. I say 5, 2, 1. No, wait, never mind. Sorry, we're not singing the mess around here. But no, if you want to hear the mess around, then watch Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, right? With the John Candy, when he gets stuck in the car there, and he's like trying to pull out it, and they're playing the mess around by Ray Charles, and he crashes the car, and he goes right through the trucks and spins the car. Great scene if you've never seen that. There you go. And I think Ryan Reynolds did there's a coming soon to your universe, a 2-hour documentary on John Kennedy. So there you go. So yeah, so watching the Virgo moon switch over here on the 29 degrees on top of my Virgo. Yeah, so cycle change. So yeah, so we're at the end of my cycle, which is 7 lifetimes here. This is the 8th, and so now it shifts as we shift literally Saturday, Sunday. According to my astrology, that's my shift. I mean, I'm already in the shift because I don't feel the karmic self anymore. I don't feel the negative energies. I don't feel depression or anxieties. Not even generally, but it's like. So yeah. So as you clear your traumas there, tell me from your end here, if you experienced that light body. It's literally the lighter body, right? And so when you're not sitting in your emotional self anymore, or coming from an emotion, angling your universe is angled by coming from emotional states, right? First, so when you're not doing that, it leaves this weird void in yourself because it's just like, all right, what now? I'm just empty, happy, right? I'm like, at peace, but yeah. So I don't know. I'm just love, right? I have no idea, but it's pretty awesome. I'll tell you that much. I don't know from your end, but yeah. So let's do some gratitude, and then we will do some. We gotta have an attitude, and I like having my attitude be gratitude. But Jimena, good dawning, beautiful soul, much love. Karen, 500 Suki. Do I need to email Josh for a link? A link. What link? But there's links down there. If you need I don't know what link, but you can email me. If I need to send you a link, are you looking for the? Oh, if you're trying to get in a Discord, there we go. Discord. Yeah, Karen, I'll send you a link. Discord. Yeah. What kind of link would you? The link I would send would be the Discord link. So if you want to join the Discord, I'll send you the link. And if anybody here wants to join our Discord, it's Mr. Floyd Channelings with an S at gmail.com. Mr. Floyd Channelings with an S at gmail.com. Yeah, and then we won't need a link. You won't need to email me for a link on Saturday when we do the Zoom party. So we'll have a Zoom party directly after Truth Wave there. Same time like we normally would have Good Dawning. And the link will be in the community page on the channel, so I'll make a post. And you can grab it from there. If we get anybody funky in there, we can just swarm them with love and ask them why they're being funky monkeys, right? But yeah, so if we get any trolls in there, but not too worried because it's easy to kick somebody out of a Zoom, nonetheless. But if we needed to, even if we needed to, right? But yeah, so how are we doing, guys? Is it a good dawning for all of you? It is for me. All right, so let's do some gratitude here, and yeah. So what are you grateful for? We do this on the daily here just to kind of set our vibe. I know Victor really sets the vibe because he's but yeah. So but to set that energy, our energy flow as far as where we stand. Are we grateful? Are we not grateful? What are we framed up as? How are we seeing our universe? I'm sure we're seeing it in a peaceful manner. But are you seeing it as abundant? Are you seeing it as working for you? Or are you seeing your universe as working against you? I was always working against myself, so that's always fun. But yeah, so no, we're no longer working against ourselves. But and we did score a shift, so I'll actually be next the 28th. I will be, or no, 26th. My bad. I will be inside Red Rock, so I actually scored a shift inside the venue. So that's not. I don't know who the singer is yet, but yeah, so it'll be fun. But I get to go inside. There was an email, and so jumped on it. So it's nice to flip the script and not be parking cars, but actually in the venue for the show, right? So that'll be fun. But all right. So what are you guys grateful for? We're grateful for moving the chat. All messages. There we go. Yeah, it gets Linda. Good dunning. Butterfly peaches. Peaches. Butterfly Linda. Grateful to see you, beautiful soul. And yeah. So what are you guys grateful for? Myself, I'm going to write down what I'm grateful for. For you, write down what you're grateful for. Take 1 minute to do so. If you want to put it in the chat, that's fine as well. It's nice to share. But yeah. So let's see what we got. Give me 1 minute here, guys. Give yourself a minute, and let's go ahead and write down what we're grateful for. If you want to put it on paper. If you want to stone cold chisel it, if you're Mo or Hershey there and you got a mile, you want to run out to the beach and put it in the sand, you can do that. And so yeah, and let's see what we got. All right, so I am grateful for. I'm going to write that down here. All right, so I don't have to type on Discord to get the link right, just the YouTube page. Which link? Are you talking about the link for Saturday? You just go to my community page. It'll be a post, and it'll be like, come join the Zoom party. Click the link, and that'll be it. That's all you'd have to do. I think he said the community. Yes, yeah. I'm just gonna put it on the community page. I'm not gonna waste the time. And if we get some sort of goofy troll in there, we'll just boot him out. But no. So yeah, the link for Saturday's Zoom party. There we go. Will be on the community page. I will post it Friday afternoon before I go to work, and yeah, so it'll be there Friday, and we'll be there Saturday after Truthwave to pop in, say hi. We'll hang out for about an hour, and have a great weekend. But yeah, so what are you grateful for? For myself, I wrote down that I'm grateful for love. I can see love, I can feel love. I have a love for myself now. The karmic me is gone. There's no more emotion blocking in front of me, so I don't wake up in generally don't wake up in an emotional state anymore. And it's just as I'm walking, it's like all that stuff's just fallen away. It's fallen, not fall, fallen away. So all of you guys, I'm grateful for all of you guys. This universe. I'm grateful for opportunity. Even if you don't see anything like any open opportunities in the universe, you can still be grateful for what's not in your frame, because then you're calling that into your frame, right? So I'm grateful for awesome opportunities in my universe and change. I am grateful for release, and I am releasing all of what's the karmic self is gone, pretty much. I would think. I don't know, but and peace of my the peace in me. So I'm grateful for the peace that I have. So now that I'm walking around, I'm not walking around in anxiety or fear. Paul Sela calls it the upper room. Like you're trying to get to the upper room. We all know what it is. That space where it's just you just find that. There we are. We're kind of there. Grateful. I don't. Stunningly grateful. So grateful for. Krista's grateful for being grateful, which will make you even more grateful. I love it. All right, so let's see. Felicia posted, so we'll go backwards here. Some of the things that coming through Felicia is dreamt about bears, black bears the other night, and so we have black bear energy right now for those that are Native American followers of energy. So what does that mean, Felicia? If you can explain, what does the black bear energy mean as far as in like Native American energy? Some time to, and I don't have internet problems. Gotta go get ready for noon show. We'll listen. Love you all. So yeah, so there we go. So Linda will be live at noon. So at 10 a.m. Peaches will be live. So there we go. So millions of peaches, peaches for me, millions of peaches, peaches for free. Tina, grateful for my strong teeth. There we go. Hair, legs, ankles, and higher perspective. Awesome. I'm wondering if I got a virus or something. My Google is not acting right and internet keeps buffering. Ooh, favor. Favor there, Karen. Are you on your laptop? If you're on your laptop there, you can run like a free scan through like AVG and check it out real quick. Grateful for being grateful. I have an old friend who is part of the bear tribe of McMeck, maybe, or another, forgot. Oh, wow, that's cool. Love and healing to you, Suki. I am grateful that I am divinely guided and divinely protected. Thank you, Stacy. Bear is my number one spirit guide. Madeline was gifted an eagle feathered bear claw. Oh, wow. Very protective. Not sure if we still have it, though. All right, guys. So thank you. Yeah, so whatever you're grateful for today, and continue to be grateful and hold that gratitude, right? And you got to have an attitude when you walk around. And so gratitude is definitely the attitude. So let's, we did some clearing yesterday, so we're going to hold off on clearing energies until maybe tomorrow or even Saturday morning. But yeah, we're not really, Saturday won't be like a live, like a Zoom version of Good Dawning. It'll just be us hanging out. But about ready to storm there. That does it to mine. No storm here. Definitely not ready. Karen's literally, I pass Karen's exit on the daily. I pass by Karen's area, and I don't know her neighborhood, but I pass by her area. The town that she's in, generally on the daily going to work, and it is not going to rain. Actually, there's not even a cloud in the sky, as a matter of fact. If it wasn't so darn cold this morning, and this was the coldest morning we had, I had actually thought about going outside for Good Dawning, and who knows, that may happen at some point within the next few days. I am bad about shutting everything down so my RAM gets full. There you go. Favor to your computer there, Karen. But all right, so see what we've got here. I got some space here. So let's, we're going to work with the Golden Healer later this morning, here, this dawning. And yeah, I didn't see, when I went to the crystal show, right? And didn't see any sort of anything like this. The pillars that they had were pretty much, except one guy, and I couldn't find their booth. He had these gigantic rose quartz pillars that were like $12. And had I known, I would have grabbed a couple. But gimmies and such, right, for $12. But and they were gorgeous. But otherwise, I didn't see anything out there that was really interesting as far as pillars go. Other than the Healerite, which I'd never heard of, but it grabbed me. And it looks like a lemon poppy seed bun, but or muffin. But yeah, so we're going to use the Golden Healer today, and yeah, black bears represent immense strength, courage, and wisdom. So that's the energy we're in right now. I feel like we're going through these eclipses. Yeah, Karen, I take a look at CC Cleaner. Run a basic free scan. It will clean off garbage. Yeah, I have CC Cleaner on my computer. It had issues many years ago, and then they fixed it, and now CC Cleaner is pretty good. But yeah, so from your end, then how's your universe going? All right, let's do a channeling here and see what we get. We're going to bring somebody on here. Yes, I'm feeling Felicia. Seeing that bear was huge. At the vet was the black bear on the wall. I am bad about having 100 tabs open on several pages. Ooh, yeah, that'll do it too. If you got 100 tabs open, if you open up your laptop and you got all these tabs that are open, it's going to eat your RAM. And so, especially depending on what browser you have, it could slow your computer down tremendously. And that'll do it for sure. And as you said, is your internet not shutting? Is it, Karen? Is your internet still shutting off randomly at like 5, 6 o'clock at night? I was still seeing the bears every day in Azua Mountains. So glad I have tons of videos there on Facebook. Wow, that's amazing. The Azusa, where's the Azusa Mountains? I've never even actually heard of the Azusa Mountains. Where is that, Stacy? Amazing. All right, guys, so let's do a channeling here and see who and what comes through here for us. But yeah, so hopefully we're having a good dawning, guys, and yeah, see what we get. Anybody have a preference of who we channel? I can channel pretty much anybody here, but otherwise, let's see what comes through. Son-in-law got a great video of a black bear hanging out with their chickens in the woods. I saw a black bear in Boulder like 3 years ago. I saw a black bear and was delivering for Amazon at the time and saw a black Sekhmet deal. All right, so but yeah, I saw a black bear. I called it in because you're supposed to call them in Boulder County there. But yeah, so I had to wait until the bear left so I could make my delivery. But it was down the street. I post a picture. I'm gonna post a picture of it, but if I can find it. Justine, I don't unfortunately channel Yeshua, even though that's like technically my Hebrew name. I don't channel Yeshua, but I channel Archangel Raphael, Saint Germain, Goddess Isis, Kuan Yin, Sekhmet, and the White Buffalo Calf. An occasional Archangel Michael, but that's kind of a heart buster. But yeah, so we're gonna do Sekhmet, and Sekhmet is of course the 12 Lyrians. It's a representation of the 12 Lyrians. And you know what's funny though? I talked to Diane. I had a reading from Diane G, right? We all know who Diane G is, and she's pretty awesome too. And she had said that I was from Sirius C, right? We were trying to figure out. She was doing starseed readings, right? And so I'm like, okay, where am I from? It's not like a big deal in my universe this lifetime to know that, because I'm really working on clearing everything out and just living my best life for the rest of my life, right? And I 30, 40 years to fix everything, leave a decent life. But yeah, so from maybe even 50 years, but who knows? But from the end there, yeah, I don't know where I was going with, but just grateful. Just absolutely grateful with when Val gave that reading there. Yeah, just seeing the change in my universe and realizing the eclipse is coming and crazy, absolute craziness when you really think about it there. But yeah, Starseed Origins, that's where I was going. She's my Sirius C. Diane G had seen me in Sirius C as where I'm from, right? And so I asked Val, because you can see it, and from what Millie posted in the Discord, right? And you can see that in your chart. So I had asked Val from Elimination Portal where I might be from, and it comes down to, and of course I got a dolphin poster right there, Syrian, right? The dolphins are theoretically Syrian, and on Earth. So it came to yeah, me being from Syria. She also came with Syria C as well. So there we go. So I'm a Syrian and from Syrian C. That's what two different beautiful souls have now told me. So there we go. So that's what I was trying to get at. But so yeah, so the dolphins, and it all ties together in my universe, being from Sirius, and of course the way I live my universe there, and how open I am would fit too. So yeah, definitely not Palladian, but Syrian. Sirius C is B or C. Could B and C is what she said. She said C first, and then she said B and C. Like you, I've traveled between both, but I was born on Sirius C. So that's what originally. Like, so there we go. I have no idea, but cool. So that's but yeah. So and I invited Val to the channel, so we'll see if she replies with a yes. I'm sure she will. But then we can maybe do some Starseed Origin stuff and mess around there. But I used to see them with White Men in Arizona. They were brown bear. White Mountain in I always say White Men. White Mountain in Arizona. They were brown bears. Awesome, awesome guys. All right, so let's channel Sekhmet here. See what we get from Sekhmet for today, and see where we go from there. And then we'll work with the Golden Healer and close out for today, guys. But grateful, and yeah. So here we go. All right, clear some energies. Sekhmet here. We are 12 Lyrians. We are here far you channeling through Josh, and we are going to talk about clearing yourself and stepping out of the karmic self, right? Into your new life, into the new you. When you step out of the karmic self, and you are standing strong, right? This is a different universe that you find yourself in. Sekhmet is asking, what universe are you in? Are you in the old emotional traumas? Are you still standing in your trauma's drama? Sekhmet is asking, because it is a question for yourself. You must understand where you stand in your clearing. Some call it an ascension, but you are not rising. You are shaking off the dust, removing the karmic clothing, the wrap of emotion that you are sitting in. Are you in understanding? Sekhmet is asking you to understand that when you are going out into your universe, out of the house, right? When you are in the house, you can be in any frame you choose. But when you step out of the house, what frame are you in? Are you in the old frame of karmic energies? Are you going to the grocery store and being karmic to yourself and saying that you can't afford this or that? Or are you in the open space of love as yourself? Are you still carrying the emotions that are holding you back? That is the question Sekhmet is asking of you today. Have you cleared the trauma body, or are you still standing in it? And can you take assessment of where you are today? Are you better off than you were yesterday? Hopefully you can say yes. If you stand strong and look back a few, you can see how far you have come. But you can see how far you might have to go. If you are still walking out of your house feeling sad, feeling down, feeling low, feeling a lack of, feeling in lack, or feeling non-worthy, then there is still clearing to be done. You have not reached the core of your energies yet. There's nothing wrong with that. We are just wanting you to assess where you are. And if you can walk out of the house feeling better today than you did yesterday, then you are standing in a bigger frame, and you are standing in a lighter energy. And if you are doing that in some fashion on the daily, releasing one bit of karma here, one bit of negative energy there, one bit of sadness or disappointment there, one bit of lying to yourself here. As you release those, you see more truth in yourself. You feel lighter in your universe, and you are not walking around talking negative actions to yourself. You are not walking around in negative thoughts to yourself, and you are not walking around in negative energies in yourself. They are lifting. You may have less negative talk. You may have less feeling lost or feeling low in your frame as you go through your universe.
Are you in understanding? As you are releasing the self, as you are journaling it out, as you are having your epiphanies, right? As you are meeting with Goddess Epiphany, and you are seeing your universe for what it is, as the threads come through in your universe, right? Are the threads coming through? They do all the time. You just need to slow down to see them. So as those threads come through, Sekhmet is asking you to slow down, to stomp into your universe, stomp into your frame, and allow yourself to absorb those energies, to see what is coming through so that you can know what to clear, right? If you are seeing anger coming through, and you are seeing frustrations in your universe, then you know where you need to go. If you are going to the grocery store and feeling low or lack, and not buying what you want because, or what you even need, because you are feeling lack, then you know where you need to work on. All the energies that you need to clear are boldly stated in your universe and standing strong in front of you, mirroring themselves on the daily. If you are able to see them, not. That is your choice. But if you are standing strong in your frame and you are assessing your universe by seeing where you are getting angry or upset, by seeing what is flipping you out, by seeing what brings up karmic energies where you are working against yourself, you can learn to see your patterns and see where you need to make changes and grow in your universe. Sekhmet is asking of you today, as you walk out your door, to stand in strong in your frame, to take note of where you are standing within your frame, and to take note of how you are feeling within your frame. You are the only one who controls the energies within that. You either give your energy away to others, or you are standing strong as your own energy, in partnership maybe with others, but not giving it away. So it is up to you what you see and how you proceed. But in your universe, if you want change, it is up to you to perceive and to feel when your energy goes down, when you are feeling out of space, when you feel sad, when you look at something and you say, not this time. It is your job, Sekhmet is telling you, your job today, right? So this is your homework. Keep track of where you are. Keep track of your balanced energy. If you are going to the store, right? Remember the T-bone steak from Saint Germain and the sirloin. Are you choosing the sirloin or are you choosing the T-bone steak? If you are truly broke and you are an understanding and you only have $6, then you choose the sirloin because it is 6. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you have $20 and the T-bone is 17 and you are really craving the T-bone, why are you not buying the T-bone? Are you being karmic and not worthy? It is your job to figure out why you are not buying the T-bone. What is standing in your frame, and what do you need to explore within yourself? That is what Sekhmet is asking of you to do today. To keep track of your frame when you want something and you don't get it. When you want to do something and you don't do it. When you feel sadness in your frame, why? It is your job to start exploring what is missing from your puzzle. It is your job to start exploring why your puzzle is not going together. And it is your job to assess your feelings and your emotional states on the daily, on the fly, as much as possible. It is your job to not to raise your vibration and stay in the highest vibration. It is your job to know your vibration and understand why it is happening the way it is. Are you in understanding? Sekhmet wants you to make sure you are understanding your job. It's your job to go, I am feeling low. What is happening? What is surrounding me? What have I done today? Whom have I spoken with? Where have I gone? What have I eaten? What may still be in my frame? What am I missing? It's not your job otherwise to brush it off. It is your job to take a moment, not forever, and not to own the energy and hold it forever either, but to ground into the energy and see where it is coming from. Is it the greater source field? Is there something sad in the collective? But it is your job, if you are feeling down, to figure out why or where that is coming from, so that you are an understanding. Is it a karmic energy? Are you trying to do something, but you are not feeling worthy of doing so, right? You want ice cream, but you feel you may not be worthy of buying the ice cream cone, right? I had a terrible day. I was mean to Aunt Sally, right? And so I am not going to buy the ice cream cone to punish myself, right? What are you doing karmic and cosmically to your universe? Sekhmet is asking you to pay attention to that today, but really every day and every moment. These are things that you, to learn to work in balance, need to learn for yourself. Am I walking in the old energies of the sad, heavier karmic me, right? The trauma-bodied me, the I am not over my emotions me, right? Or are you walking in the healing phase, the healing me, the I am out of my traumas phase? It is up to you. You are making those grand choices by everything that you say, do, and think in your loving, living universes. So as you go out today, as you crawl through your universe, are you purring or are you meowing? Are you finding the peace within yourself, right? Or are you finding unpeaceful situations but not looking into why they're unpeaceful? Tis your job to learn to work your energies. If you are wanting change in your universe, Sekhmet is telling you right now that it's your job to stand in your frame, to stand in your energy, and to analyze that energy, right? You are your own digital scanner, releasing transmission. There we go. All right, so Sekhmet is wanting you to scan your energy. Bear with me a moment. Energy, it's like coming out of a fog. It's like punch drunk. All right, there we go. Shake it off. There we go. For your entertainment purposes. But all right, so I'm dizzy. That was a lot of energy. Sekhmet puts out more energy than most. I gotta drink some water. Give me a sec. So yeah, when you're out and about, what Sekhmet's asking you to do is find your center. And if you're not in your center, then at least ground into what's going on, right? If I'm out of space, look back at your day, look back at your universe. Maybe there's something going on. If you're trying to buy yourself an ice cream cone, but you feel karmic about it, why? Are you worried about your weight? Did maybe your mother or father used to say, hey, a moment on the lips, forever on the hips? Whatever it is in your universe, maybe you're karmic about the money, right? You're not worried about where money is coming from, so you don't want to spend it on something that's going to just vanish and end up in the toilet, theoretically, right? Just a moment of pleasure. So, and also something to think about as well as your patterns, right? So, are you buying ice cream? And this is something Sekhmet did not bring up, but are you buying ice cream as a soothing pattern because maybe you had a bad day, but you eat ice cream to give you that calm, soothing dopamine hit that you want in your universe? Lots of ways to see things. So Sekhmet's really asking you just to open up and start to take a wider view of what you're doing, why you're doing it, and why you behave the way you do or don't do in that manner. But and of course your thoughts as well. So if you can do that, it puts you on the path to starting to see where things kind of link up and come together there. So if you're like I say, if you're at the store there and you feel karmic about buying this T-bone, maybe your parents always bought the sirloin and said, no, steak is steak. This is good enough. And this is what we can afford. And so, and anything else is a waste of money, right? Maybe they said, they didn't my universe. I'm just making this up. But yeah, so maybe that happened in your universe. And so you feel bad about spending any more money than, but you really want to eat the T-bone, but you feel bad about it because you were programmed that way. So these are the things that Sekhmet is asking you to look into as you go out into your larger loving universe on the daily and starting today. And we'll come back and revisit to see where you are and how you're visualizing and what your universe, and are you seeing where you are, coming, your energy is going like this, where you're contracting your energy, there we go, and not expanding it, right? And so when you're contracting it, then you end up exactly in a smaller space. Felicia, justice or strength depending on deck. Love it. Love it. Love it. All right. Laugh and smile when you go in the Wayback Machine. We're not asking you to even go way back, but your intuition will generally tell you if you generally, not always, but somewhere in your subconscious conscious combo there, know why you are acting karmically against yourself, whether it's worthiness, lack of self-esteem, parents yelling at you in your head if they are, maybe your grandparents, whatever it is. It's the programmed behavior that's programmed you now. Josh, that was a beautiful message from Sekhmet. Thank you. Felicia, thank you. Yeah, grateful. Thank you, Sekhmet, and grateful, guys. All right, so thank you, Shelley. Grateful. Yeah, I never know what's going to happen. It's kind of a scary thought not scary, but there's always, and there's no emotion attached to it, but there's that void that goes, there we go. That's the best way to put it. There's a void that happens when I start channeling, and it's like, until that, it's like I don't know what I'm channeling. I know I'm channeling Sekhmet, we've done this now like 400 and plus, almost 400 something times, and over 425. I mean, it's like 450. I don't know. It's an amazing amount of shows, and I've never run out of topics. That's what gets my mind. I mean,
I'm speechless. Every time I channel, I don't have to. It blows my mind because I don't know what I'm going to channel, but it always comes out to be something halfway. Generally, I've never listened. I haven't listened to any of the channels. I'm like, well, that was terrible, but and terrible is just it's a relative term, anyways. But that came out incoherent. There we go. But no, they don't, and that's what blows my mind. Grateful and yeah, just now that I'm out of my like karmic and I see these things, it's like how the hell does this happen? I'm just blown away, right? Blown away with gratitude. But I need to get back on a regular meditation schedule. I have been LAX. You've been Los Angeles International Airport? No, LAX. All right, so let's get the paper out of the way. Work with the Golden Healer. We're gonna shift things down a bit. So bear with me here, and then we're going to just like Krista, right? So here we go, guys. We're going to shift things down and then use the Golden Healer. So take a breath in and release. Oh, Justine, thank you. You guys, you're gonna make all of you guys are gonna make me cry. Thank you. Really, to know that it meant that it had an impact. Thank you. All right, one more. Take a breath in. There we go. And release, and we'll do one more. And breathe in. There we go. And release. Got to aim them just right, but much better. Yeah, I've been more in this calm space since chaotic me is gone. It's just like, I didn't hear my favorite sound. I don't know why, but everybody, I don't know, Mother Nature, birds, whatever, people always have like their favorite sound. For me, the most calming sound in the world, it sounds crazy, right? But it's not. And I don't know why, and eventually I have to ask somebody like who can, like an Akashic reader or something, like Diane G or maybe Val. Why is it that when I hear a propeller airplane, just a single propeller, two propellers, not a turboprop, but just a propeller, even a turboprop maybe, but a propeller airplane, I just go, like there's one right now. And it's just the most peaceful. I have no idea why. It's the most peaceful sound in my universe, but beats me. But yeah, I don't know. But I've lived near two small airports, and it's every time they fly over, there's one right by the mountains. And all right, so let's work with the Golden Healer. Hey, 1717. Good numbers, guys. Something amazing, right? Don't you guys feel that like something amazing is going to happen? It's just like we're just like on the cusp of something like absolutely stunningly amazing. Not negative, right? We're not talking about like all that stuff, but right in our universes, right? So get ready. I don't know, but with the eclipse coming up, Sunday's Sunday fun day for me. That's I step through, and I know I'm stepping through, and pardon me, my body knows it's stepping through. There we go. Burp. So grateful. Here we go, guys. So energy, like anything else, works with your permission. Of course, works through the internet, and never take energy without your permission. Here we go, guys. So with your permission, and if you don't want to, you can put the phone down. You can drop out a chat, what have you. But yeah, and we don't consider this Reiki or anything else. I'm not a Reiki master. We're just doing energetics. But I do transmit energy here, so it's so I've been told. No, but so I can feel, even if I watch myself, I can feel it. It's kind of insane. All right, so what do you need to heal? Let's focus on that. What is taking you to the grocery store to get you sirloin versus T-bone when you want a T-bone steak? What's taking you to yeah, exactly. When you go to the store and you get last year's model issues instead of this year's model, even though they're more comfortable, even if it's $50 more. Now it could just be on the $50, and that's fair. But if you have it, then why? What is holding you back in your universe? And here we go, guys. And what are you wanting to heal today? And not in general, but to start healing, right? Or keep healing. Because healing never ends. I mean, as where I am now, there's more to peel away, and I'll get even more lighter. I can't imagine, but I'll get even more less karma. I can't imagine, but these right. So, but yeah, because it's like more epiphanies. Epiphany and I become best friends because it's like I'm just sitting around. It's like, poof. That's why I do that. Poof, that's why that happened. And so yeah, it's amazing. All right, here we go, guys. Join me. What's staking you? That's a good question. All right, here we go with the Golden Healer. Not to be confused with the Golden Corral, which is very golden. If you've ever been to a Golden Corral, you'll understand the joke. Because you'll probably need a golden healer after you go to the Golden Corral. Absolutely. Yeah, but you don't even realize you're holding yourself back. You can't you can't stop holding yourself back. That's the problem. Is that you're holding yourself back, but you can't change that until you realize that you don't even know you're holding yourself back sometimes because it's just the pattern you're in. It's just the energy that you're in. You don't even realize what's going on until you realize it. A good lesson, a good song to listen right now. Imagine by John Lennon. Imagine, look at the world, words of it. Everybody's been coming through for me. I love that song, but I think it's kind of over. It's a great song, and it's one of the humanities, but it's kind of overhyped. I don't know, but I love the song. But I'm not even me. I'll be the first to admit. Sometimes when it comes on the radio or XM, I'm not always one to like want to have to like. No, I'm gonna change the channel. I don't know why. Golden Healer and oh, beautiful, beautiful, Shelley. Poof. All right, so what is it that you're looking to heal? And it's only what you know you need to heal. I mean, if I didn't know I was so karmic and so heavy energy, honestly. Well, until I was like, wait a minute, it starts to show itself fade, right? You step around it, and it's like poof, it mirrors itself in front of you, and you can finally see it, and it's like, holy cow! I didn't realize I've been that guy. You don't want to be that guy, but are you that? Exactly. I love the song. You're not getting me wrong. Imagine is an amazing song, but yeah. Whew. We could like do a whole channel. We'll just play like Imagine, We Are the World. Songs like that all day long. Shoop. What? So yeah, what is your favorite song? Throw it in the chat. Here you go. Better yet, what song do you when you want to heal, right? What do you listen to when you want to heal? What's your favorite healing song? There we go. If you have one. Whew, whew. All right, guys, we're not going to go too much longer, but we'll roll this out to about an hour and close out the really big shoe. We haven't used the curve cards much this week. We'll use them tomorrow. But I got a couple things in the Amazon cart that I need to release. And we will shift out of the curve cards into something different. Whitney, exhale. Oh, I like that. There you go. And then, of course, there's songs that, like with me, with Spirit, as Better Than I Used to Be by Sammy Kershaw. Oh, I love it. Love it. Like if my universe is talking to me, I'll hear the song Lovely Day by Bill Withers. Absolute question. I know the universe is talking to me. It's like, all right. Hi, Source. Hi, angels. I was shown things when I was probably 3 or 4. Releasing is wonderful. That's what this is all about. This is all about releasing the karmic self into finding your higher self. You ascend, you rise up when you vibrate up. When you take the coat that's been holding your vibration off, right? Holding your vibration down off. And that's the karmic and traumatic self. I mean, and I don't see, like even yesterday, when we were talking, the other day when we were talking about me doing White Buffalo Calf Woman, a deck for what, and I was like, no, I don't know if even that's gone now, because yeah, I could try to illustrate it. I'll give it the old college try. I can't guarantee anything, but I would give it the old college try. That I wouldn't have said that even just a few days ago, because I was still, just things are peeling away, so I'm less karmic about it. It's like, sure, I'll try it. I can't guarantee the results, but I'll do the best I can. There we go. But yeah, so that's, we're talking about arting the deck, not writing the deck, but doing the artwork. But yeah, so these are the changes are just, it's kind of stunning when you start to really sit in it. Let's clear this out and close this out, guys. All right, so take a quick moment, ground in again what you want to clear for today. Ground it in real quick, and then we're going to close this out. And I'm going to pull out this big knot from everybody, and we're going to get rid of that. And you may feel this. I'm going to pull one more knot out of your root and sacral chakras here, guys. Shake it out. And let's close this out, guys. All right. Vavum and Vavum. Sealed hermetically with love. Sure. All right, so remember, you are the golden healer. That's you are your own golden healer, and that's why you are your own golden light. And so I am the healer that I am looking for. Repeat after me. I am the healing that I am looking for. I am the healed that I am looking for, and I am healed. Period. Boom. There we go. Yeah, what you state eventually will become. So if you keep saying that I am healed, I am the healing that I am looking for, and I am the healed state. There you go. Krishna, there we go. All right, guys, so let's close this out, as always here, with a group hug to all of you who are still here. PLR, Shelly, Stacy, Victor. All right, guys, so we're going to close this out, and we will see each other tomorrow in the dawning. Remember, Saturn Day. I will post it tomorrow. We will have a live Zoom party instead of a true good dawning itself after Truth Wave. And yeah, and today is Thursday, so today I think if Jimena goes live, she's live at 2 or 12. If Krista's live, it's usually 10:30 or 12:30. If Wounds to Wisdom with Teresa is live, love you, Teresa, she's at 3 or 5, 5 Eastern. These are all Eastern. Eastern. And of course, Lexi is live as well. And so, yeah, there we go, guys. So, PLR, I do. Thank you for sharing. And if you missed this dawning, guys, Hershey was live this dawning. Hershey went on. She did. She's going to be doing true crime reads in the AM on Thursdays, like 9 a.m., which is 7 a.m., maybe a little earlier. And so Hershey was live. So if you missed Hershey's live today, check that out as well. And otherwise, if you didn't see Trista's live the other day as well, Witchy Trista's live. She's at work right now, or at least was on her way to work. But if you didn't see Witchy Trista's live the other night as well, please check that out. All right, guys, so let's close this out. Boom. All right, so left arm up to the person to your left, and right arm up to the person to your right. And again, thank you guys for all being here, family. As we go out throughout the day, as Victor says there, carry that love with you. But yeah, we are family, and spread that throughout the communities that you guys watch, and you know, support each other, and we support each other. And Clint, you know, grab Clint if you're not, and hit the bell so when he goes live randomly. Love y'all, hooligans. Yeah, and again, Clint, email me if, when you get together, do a live. I would love to go live with you, brother. So send me email Mr. Floyd Channelings with an S at gmail.com. And all right, guys, so if you want to join the Discord as well, email me Mr. Floyd Channelings with an S at gmail.com. Otherwise, guys, we are going to close this out for today. Left arm up to the person to your left, right arm up to the person to your right. We take that love we take ourselves like a football huddle, right? Or like you would see at Australian rules football, running around, big circle, but we don't push each other around the field. We take our love out of our left hand, our heart chakra, and we push it around. Spin it around from my heart to your heart, each of us. As we spin it around and we spin our hearts as we're holding each other up, left arm and right arm up, our heart spins through each of us, and each of us is feeling each other's hearts. And as we spin faster and faster, it becomes one big heart, like the Large Hadron Collider, right? As we spin it up, we take that like a reverse tornado and we lock it in to the greater source field. And we see everybody here in peace, love, and awesomeness. And we see everybody in the greater source field in peace, love, and awesomeness as well. As we go out today, we want to carry our highest and largest self. We go out today into the greater source field. We were going to do what? We're going to carry ourselves in our highest and largest energies. We're going to see ourselves outside of the karmic self. We are going to step into the frame of healing today, if we're not already, and we're going to stand in that frame. And when we feel ourselves slipping out of that frame today, we're going to step into the healing frame and see why we are slipping and why is causing us to slip out of that frame. We're going to give everybody as well today. We see everybody in the greater source field in love and peace, and we allow them to stand in the trauma or the dramas that they're standing in. We do not feel or own any of their energies today, and we do not accept nor do we take anybody else's negative karma, negative energies, or their sadness and traumas as our own energy, nor do we allow them to place that energy on us today as well as we go out into the greater source field. We take our love and transmute that to those who are in trauma and help them to, hopefully they can see our light as we go out throughout today in the greater source field. We see Mother Gaia, of course, with no forever chemicals, no plastics in her water, or forever chemicals in her soil and water, of course, and no X's or O's in her sky. There's no such thing as a white sheet cloud on a sunny day. Period. There is no every cloud, all white in the book of clouds. It doesn't exist. And with that, we wish everybody in the greater source field then to stay out of their karmic self and walk in love and peace in their highest self today. And we shall do so and be that example of the highest loving, healing self today. No matter what energy surround us, we stand in our frame, we stand in love, and we stand as an example of that healed or healing self and help others to lift them up in their healing journey with our light today. And with that, we say, hallelujah, so it is, and so it shall be. Wah, wah, wah. Sealed hermetically with love. All right, guys, there we go. So we shift this up now on the daily. You too. We've given away enough houses. But yeah, so there we go, guys. I love you all as I shift, this shifts, and we all shift. So have a day as amazing as you are, and step into your light body, because as you drop the trauma drama, the light body is how you create your living, loving universe. All right, guys, stay awesome, and I will see you all in the next. Have a day as amazing as you are, guys. Thank you. Love you all.